Hello everyone, so another video from me today, and we know the transfer window in England's shut, but there is some news on players that can still go because of other windows being open. Jhon Arias obviously can still go, we've got news on him today. Agbadou update, and I'm going to talk about why Wolves are in a very healthy position going forward. Let's start with Jhon Arias, the biggest news. Now Liam Keane did a few posts today give us an update. So the rumours were that Palmeiras offered 25 million euros, which is about £21.5 million. But because we got him from Fluminense, I think they had the right to match the offer. That was in the contract when we signed him. And if they matched it, and then they get the first dibs on signing Arias. They only offered 20 million euros allegedly, and Wolves rejected it because obviously you're going to want to have the fee which has got the most money in from Palmeiras. So it looks like he's going to be signing for them. And Liam Keane reported as well that because none of the add-ons included have been triggered, the deal to sign Arias last year, it means that if this deal does go through, we'll make roughly £6.8 million profit on Arias. Now, for me, considering how poor he's been, let's be honest, he's shown little glimpses, but considering how poor he's been in the Premier League, to make profit on him, again, I'm a happy clapper these days, but you've got to applaud the club if they're going to make profit on Jhon Arias after how bad he's been. They made profit on Strand Larsen after he scored 1 goal. So fair play, and it looks like this deal will be done. Now, the window shuts on March 3rd over in Brazil, so there's plenty of time for it to get done, but you'd assume it'll happen over the coming days. And let's be honest, now Angel Gomez is in, Jhon Arias has probably gone down the pecking order a little bit in terms of starting for Wolves. So there were reports that he was happy to stay in England, but if he now knows that he probably won't be playing much, you could see this move happening, and he will be going back to where we got him from in Brazil, albeit for a different team. Now, it's a shame this didn't work out, because if you think back to the summer, I was so excited when we got him in. I was so excited because obviously he was in the Club World Cup team of the tournament. There was a bit of a concern that other teams had never took the gamble on him, and that was mentioned at the time, but I was like, nah, he's going to be brilliant. This lad's going to be good, low centre of gravity, but it just hasn't happened, has it? I don't know whether that's homesickness. I don't know whether that's obviously him coming into a team that's been really poor. That doesn't help either, does it, when you walk into a team that is not doing great overall? But he's got a goal, he got the goal against West Ham, didn't he? And like I say, he's had a few good performances, but I mean, every Wolves fan would offer to probably fly him over themselves for this fee. So fair play to the club for this fee, if that is to go through. So watch your space on that one. That could be done while you're watching this or in the next few days. Now, let's have a little bit of an update on Agbadou. Now, the last we'd heard from over in Turkey was that Wolves and Besiktas had reached an agreement for 17 million euros with 850 euros in FIFA Solidarity contribution fees, which is towards former clubs. And the contention was who was going to pay between Besiktas and Wolves those fees. But then it's got a little bit quiet again. So the window shuts on Friday, and at the time of recording it's Thursday. That'll be the 6th of February. So we'll know if Agbadou is going to be a Wolves player and in the team against Chelsea the weekend, or he'll be a Besiktas player. All the reports are saying that Agbadou is very keen on this move and wants it to happen for obvious reasons. Obviously, I know he started against Bournemouth, but if Kretsch is fit, he'll be back out the team again. He had a few shaky moments, I thought, against Bournemouth. So if you don't want to be here, Rob Edwards said he only wants players that want to be here, so we could see him joining Besiktas. But again, the club have not been messed about. They're holding out for the fee they want here. And if it all goes through, it'll be around £15 million. So on this one, we are making a little bit of a loss because we paid 16.6 million for him. So, yeah, you can't have profit on them all when they've all been playing pretty poor the last few months, let's be honest. So what this does now for me, this leaves Wolves in such a healthy position going into the summer, by the way. Because you think, right, let's just reel off some fees. So Strand Larsen, 48 million received. Arias, 22 million, let's say, received. Agbadou, 15 million. These, obviously, if they go through. Jhon Gomez, he's valued on transfer market as 40 million euros. But let's say 40 million pounds for Jhon Gomez if he was to go in the summer. Andre, again, they value him at about 28 million euros. But let's say 30 million. I reckon he's probably worth about 35 million. But to be fair, let's say 30 million for Andre if he goes in the summer. Hwang, 10 million. if he's to go. I mean, you probably could get more, but he's 30 now, isn't he? 30 years of age. Muller-Wolf, who we turned down Nottingham Forest. I think £14 million was offered for him, and we turned Nottingham Forest down towards the end of the window. But let's say 15 million for him, just hypothetically. So that's a total of 180 million. But if you take off the 16 million we'll potentially pay for Angel Gomez and Armstrong, 9 million for Armstrong with the add-ons, and around 6.9 million, 7 million for Angel Gomez if we do take up the option to buy him after the loan. And then we pay the 20 million for Krejci that we owe after that loan as well. That's 144 million pounds in profit for Wolves to play with going into the Championship season. On top of that, you think of all the parachute payments we're getting as well. That leaves us in an incredible position going into the Championship because, you know, we're trying to make up for the mess we made in the summer and selling these players. They're just the players I think will go. A few more may go. We don't know. You could put Chachura in there and people like that, maybe, and even Tolu. We just don't know, but they're the ones I think may go. So 144 million pounds to play with in the bloody Championship. No wonder why when we was in that meeting, Matt Jackson and that said, yeah, we're just going to throw at it what's required to come back up and only spend a year in the Championship. You can see why they're so confident financially, and we've got no issues with PSR, because let's be honest, over the last few years we've just been selling everyone, haven't we? We've got lots of profit, which has obviously annoyed a lot of fans. It annoys me, but as I've always said, they tried to spend the money in the summer and they spent it completely wrong. So the plan now should be, and it's what they've been saying as well to the fan groups, is to spend the money wisely and correctly. And if we get recruitment right, there's no reason why, with our financial power, that we shouldn't bounce back. So yeah, watch this space on the Arias and Agbadou deals. Let's see if they go through in the next few days. Please like the video. Please comment your thoughts on everything I've discussed in this video. And yeah, I'll catch you for my next video. It'll probably be a Chelsea preview coming up the weekend. And comment your thoughts, as I said, like the video. Please subscribe. As you know, I'm after 15,000 before the end of the calendar year, and it really helps. And take care, everyone. See you in a bit.